Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. Let us understand the process of fuel tank installation at an HPCL retail outlet. First of all, we should select the corresponding tank capacity to be installed and get the engineering drawing done as per HPCL norms. Tank volume capacity as per HPCL norms is as follows: 16 kiloliter, 22 kiloliter, 35 kiloliter, 45 kiloliter, 70 kiloliter. We have to get prior approval from PESO before starting the tank installation. Thereafter, layout of the place to be marked where the tank installation has to be done. Caution: before making the pit, we should put a safety barrier around the site. All the workers must wear PPE for safety. Thereafter, we should dig a rectangular pit to the appropriate length, width and height as per the instruction given in the drawing. In case of loose soil, shuttering all around the pit to be done. After excavation of the pit, bottom surface to be leveled. After that, we should do PCC with a mixture of cement, aggregate and river sand as per the drawing and specification. We should do raft beam reinforcement once the PCC is set. For this, we have to cut TMT bar according to the drawing and must be tied by maintaining center-to-center distance or gap. After that, we should fill the raft beam and floor with concrete. For setting of raft beam and floor, it should be continuously watered. After that, we should construct the wall to the thickness and height as per the given drawing. In case groundwater level is high, we should make RCC wall instead of brick wall. The RCC wall will be directly installed in the pit, which is known as the well sinking method. Then plastering of the wall is to be done as per required thickness. We should use waterproofing solutions while plastering of the wall and RCC slab. Tank pedestals casting. To keep the tank stable in the pit, we should make pedestal beam on the floor as per the instruction given in the drawing. Tank leakage testing. We should do leakage testing before installing the tank in the pit and after installing it in the pit. For this, we should do pressure test by filling the tank completely with water and connecting with 2 pressure gauges. According to HPCL norms, tank to be tested at a pressure of 5 psi. After testing, painting is to be done over the tanks with shelmastic coating for a thickness as per purchase order specifications, and tank is protected from corrosion. After all external testing and processing is done, we should carefully lift the tank and place it on the pedestals in the pit safely under the supervision of experienced engineers with the help of heavy cranes. Then, we should properly tighten the tank with the anchor bolts of the pedestals by maintaining the level. We should keep in mind that the gap between the wall of the pit and the surface of the tank should be at least 45 cm all around. We should follow the tank installation process as per HPCL norms. After that, we should make the upper wall of the pit as per the drawing around the tank. To avoid rusting of the tank, we should clean the pit and fill it with sand. Thereafter, brick wall chambers to be constructed for both the main holes of the tank and plastered. If the sand is not there, we can also fill the pit with crushed aggregate. In case of crushed aggregate, we should first soak the crushed aggregate thoroughly with water so that the heat of the crushed aggregate goes out. Backfilling is to be done in the space between the excavated earth and the wall of the pit. After that, we should cast the RCC slab on the top of the tank, leaving the area of main hole and ATG probe chamber as per the drawing. A strong cover of fiber reinforcement plastic FRP should be installed on main hole chamber and ATG probe chamber. The tank should be connected with the earth pit main hole dip pipe, and fill pipe must be carefully sealed with an aluminium lid. Fill pipe should be colored as per HPCL norms. After completion of installation of tank, we should compact the excavated portion and complete the driveway. we should bring the fill pipes of all the tanks to a single chamber where all the tanks can be filled with fuel by the tanker truck. The tanker should stand in the drive-out position while unloading of fuel. We should bring all the vent pipes together in such a place where we get 4 meters clear area all around. The height of the vent pipe should be according to the PESO norms. The cables for STP motors installed in the tank should go through the electrical chamber to the electrical room. We should seal the path of the electrical chamber thoroughly and fill the chamber with sand and cover it so that no moisture or vapor can reach the electrical room. Installation of tank to be done as per HPCL approved layout. Precautions and safety. At the fuel tank installation site, we should do all the process as per approved construction drawing and approved make in the presence of experienced site engineer. All people working on the site must wear PPE to avoid accidents.